This segment of the show is brought to you by the City of Victorville, and we are joined by Tamara Torres, who is the Redevelopment and Housing Manager for the City of Victorville. And Tamara, you had mentioned that the City of Victorville, which by the way, is a well-kept secret. I love going up there. It is such a great community.
Well, thank you. It is.
Oh, and your city center, your civic center is it's just I love it up there. But anyway, you guys have a community needs assessment coming up. What exactly is that, and why are you doing it?
Okay, we are in the process of doing a consolidated plan, which is a 5-year plan to help us determine where we can best spend our federal dollars received by the city. And it's very crucial.
So you're actually still getting money?
Absolutely. We're still getting, it has been cut somewhat, but we still receive funding. And so we need the community input in order to better plan for how to spend those funds based on what the needs are. You
know, that's neat because in a lot of places, sadly enough, they don't seem to care what the people want. So the money comes in, the elected officials go, oh, let's spend it on this, that, and the other thing, often special interests. So how neat that you're saying to the community, okay, we're getting these dollars. How should we spend it? That's awesome. But how do you find out from them? How do you make that connection?
Okay, we have two things. We have one with a community needs meeting with the general public, individuals like you and I that live or work or have a business within the city that come and share what they feel the needs are, whether it's police, housing, youth programs, whatever those are. And then we have one specifically for government and nonprofits, those that provide the services,
nice.
Getting input as to where do they feel that they see the needs, the most needs. And so we gather the data, but we need everyone's help. We don't want just one representative from each group. We want as many people as we can. And as you know, although we represent the City of Victorville, a lot of times the city serves others than the city, those in the high desert in general. So we need everyone's input. So if they work or know a friend that works or lives or has an interest, we would like their input.
And you know, this is a perfect example. There's going to be people that hear about this, or maybe even encouraged to attend this, do not get involved at all, and they will be the very first ones complaining about, well, why wasn't the money spent on this or that?
Absolutely, and this is why we do it. It's very important to us. We value the opinion of our residents, our community, our stakeholders, and we really want to incorporate that. So it's important that they come and participate, or if they can't participate physically, that they can visit our website and provide and fill out the surveys on where they feel the needs are the most.
Oh my gosh, so they don't even have to, all right, so how do they do that through the website?
Okay, www.victorvillecity.com. And www.victorvillecity.com, basically it will be a community needs. It will be available beginning in November. Okay, November 1st, it will be available so they can go ahead and just log in and then they will ask them some general information, what their interest is in the city. And basically then they will answer simple, about 20 questions. They're welcome to complete all of them or simply provide a comment. Or they can complete just 2 or 3.
They can do as much or as little as they want.
Exactly.
But the point is, if you don't do anything, then don't complain when the decisions are made.
Exactly.
At least I don't want to hear it.
Absolutely. And that's why we're here. The other component of that, which is also with the community needs, is we're doing an analysis of impediments to fair housing. Basically, is looking to make sure that we're not being discriminated in any way, whether it's lending or renting or buying homes. And we, again, need their input as well on that. So, again, it will be on the website.
Now, what kind of input?
The input is if they've had a negative experience, whether it's with a lender or with a landlord or anything like that, we want to know about it. You know, sometimes people have experienced it, but they don't share it with anyone.
Right.
It is important for us to know if there is some discrimination or some unfairness being that it's happening throughout our city. We want to know about it so that there's something that we can do about it.
Well, it's kind of like going to that restaurant where you had bad service, you don't leave much of a tip and you just leave.
Exactly.
Then they never know, versus letting management know, you know, I didn't have a good experience. At most restaurants, if you don't have a good experience, they want to know you didn't.
Absolutely.
And you can't fix things.
Yes, but we can't fix it if we don't know what the problem is. Absolutely.
And is it the same website?
It is the same website, www.victorvillecity.com.
Okay, so visit www.victorvillecity.com and weigh in on how those federal dollars should be spent. And if you've had anything discriminatory or unfair done, in the city of Victorville let you know.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you, Tamara, so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.